Welcome to Dose with Grace. My name is Aarti and I am so happy to post this video in this very auspicious, divine and full of blessings month in Hindu calendar, which is called as Purushottam Maas or Adhik Maas. As the word Purushottam itself conveys what it is about, Purushottam means the highest of the highest in virtues, knowledge, wisdom, character, and qualities which are divine. This is the month which has special blessings bestowed by Sri Narayan, Sri Vishnu. And since this month has also come during Savan, therefore it has blessings of Adidev, Adi Yogi, Shivji Maharaj as well. So let's begin this video with the chanting of the two Mahamantras. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Well, in this month, if you chant these two mantras along with any other deity that you are very fond of or pray to regularly, you will get the benefits which are said to be 1 crore times more than praying in any other month. So, just like me, why don't you enjoy the supreme blessings of Lord Vishnu and the great abundant blessings of Lord Shiva by just chanting their Mahamantras, and begin your day with divinity, and probably just before sleeping also conclude your day with the blessings of Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu. So today let's talk about something which is very congruent with this month. You must have seen that in most of my places, for example even in this channel, I have written, I always write God's grace, and this has been something that I've been writing with my name, with my Facebook account when I had one, with my YouTube account, Dose with Grace as well. What does it truly mean? So I will just share what I feel. You may have a different feelings towards that, and that is perfectly all right, because our relationship with God is very personal. It is very pure and very unique to each one of us. God's grace is something that is ever present and continues before our birth and even after our death. I personally believe that just like there is a drop from the ocean, when it is separated, it still has the same consistency, same properties, even the same salinity as the ocean. But of course, the entirety of the ocean cannot be fully in the drop, because it has its own boundary, it has its own limitation. It probably may never happen that an ocean dries up, but it is possible that a drop that comes from the ocean can dry up very quickly in the heat. But does that mean, due to its physical properties different, or physical character becoming slightly different from the ocean, is it really different? It is not. Similarly, just giving that as a metaphor, I personally feel truly, not because I have read it in scriptures, not because it is clearly mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, in Srimad Bhagavatam, not because it is clearly evident from our itihasas like Ramayana and Mahabharata, but also because I've personally experienced it. Just by referring and quoting these wonderful texts, it may feel like I'm just trying to say something which probably is not even personalized. But if I have been using this phrase since forever, this must mean something personal to me. So to me, God's grace is something that truly personifies consciousness, something that is always with us even when we are not aware, something that is with us when we become suddenly conscious and pray and ask for it, and it's also there when we are very, very dejected and we feel that our prayers are not being answered. Even in the best of our times, even in the worst of our times, even in our glorious glories, and even in our most darkest moments. And how we feel, for example, how do I feel God's grace? I feel it through that deep, quiet, silent assurance that everything is okay. Even if right now I am in a chaotic environment, even if I am not in best of my state of mind, even if I may be in the midst of an argument, deep down, even during that argument, I have a feeling I am well taken care of and I'm perfectly okay. It's all okay. I'm deliberately quoting these moments which are not comfortable, because obviously in the comfortable moments we all feel the grace of God. We all think, okay, I am taken care of. I'm lucky. I'm fortunate. I'm backed by a universe. But when things are not going fine, and it's not something very big, it could be just that you're having an argument and you don't want argument. You're losing cool. You become angry. And you don't like that about yourself, that you get angry. You were supposed to reach somewhere, but because of some circumstantial reasons, you're either delayed, or you possibly think that this is going to be a bad idea to now start, and you drop the idea to go. So you basically miss. Even then, or you hear a news of any of your loved ones suffering. Of course, these are not pleasant times. This is not when anyone feels that I am lucky and I have great blessings of God. So, at that time also, if deep down, and that voice is very clear, though it's very deep down, but it's very, very clear, it's almost coming from the gut, that everything is okay. There is someone's hand behind it, and that hand is of love, care, blessings, and of highest order. So whatever is being put in order, maybe the manifestation of it is not really something that I find pleasant right now, but in higher order, it is actually not just for my benefit, but for everyone's benefit, and hence it is very, very beneficial to me. That kind of an assurance that kind of a belief, that kind of a faith, that kind of a comfort, that kind of a, warmth is called God's grace. And I've experienced it. I do experience it at every single moment of my life. And it is beautiful to share. Why? Because I'm sure many of you feel the same. I'm sure many of you feel the similar way but do not express it the same way. You express it in your own way. It is nice to share the glories and grace of God, because that gives hope and that gives a lot of healing to those who have not yet started believing in it. There are times when it is very easy to lose hope. There are times when it is very easy and looks very practical to feel hurt, to feel lost, alone. So when something like this is heard and heard repeatedly and practiced as a part of daily routine, then slowly and steadily the consciousness that is already there makes itself aware within each one of us to give us that silent peace, silent tranquility, silent assurance deep within ourselves, and which arises in the moments we need them the most. Just like we share our sorrows with others with an open heart, it's nice to share the glories, our faith, our love, our witness of all the miracles, all the goodness that is around us. It is nice to share it, so everyone around us can feel that this is a living example of a God's grace. I would love to hear from you. What is your experience of God's grace? What are the miracles you are experiencing? What is the peace that has been bestowed upon you, has done to improve your life? And how do you spread that grace in your own way into this world? In this beautiful Purushottam Maas, I will keep bringing some more videos to you that are close to my heart, that are my learnings and experiences in the most humble way possible. And I hope you will enjoy them and also share in your comments your experiences, so I can read them and I can learn them from them too. So please subscribe to my channel and click like, so I know that you like what I said. And please, in your comments, share your experience, give me your feedback, so I can feel what you think about it, and we can learn together and grow in this abundant love and grace of God. Happy Purushottam Maas to all of you, and thank you for listening to Dose with Grace. This is Aarti Sharma. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel Dose with Grace, and share and love the beautiful grace of God. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.